Still going to
Bitch, you tried to kill me.
Hello, live. This is your girl, Jasmine Taisha, and I am here tonight to see if there is anyone that has questions or just wants to know, wants to learn more about digital marketing. Um, yeah, so I've been on my digital marketing journey now for 2 months, going on three, and I could not be more happy with the decision that I've made to start selling digital products because I am not only will I not have to listen to a boss or work a 9 to 5 or do any of those things anymore. I will have the freedom to do whatever it is I want to do because yeah, I won't have a boss eventually. But yeah, I see that someone just joined and thank you for coming on the live. My name is Jasmine Taisha and I am online basically teaching moms, mainly moms, women looking to get out of their financial hardship. Basically, if you're struggling, paycheck to paycheck, just struggling to make ends meet, just teaching how you can start digital marketing, letting everyone know how I started my journey and how it's going so far, and yeah, just trying to see if there's any mothers that is looking to, you know, learn digital marketing or have questions about starting to digital market. Um, it is very beginner friendly. There's so many ways possible. Oh, I thought something was short. There's so many ways possible that you can learn. I myself was a beginner, complete beginner, did not know nothing except what the word meant. Um, so when you first start out, of course, when you don't know something, you there's several different ways to learn more, and some choose not to invest in a course. I myself chose to invest in a course because I felt like the course was going to be the way that taught me, well, the way to teach me the correct way without, cutting corners and, just leaving things out. The course that I chose to invest in was UBC, the Ultimate Branding course. And yeah, so that course literally shows you how to, start digital marketing. It shows you how to brand yourself. It shows you how you're supposed to show up on the internet. Um, Digital marketing is so it's a skill, of course, but it is also, it's done in a certain way. I've known people because I myself has never tried to market digital products without knowing what to do. I've heard people who, tried to do it without any knowledge of it. They don't get very far because they don't really know the strategy behind it. And UBC definitely teaches you that strategy, the strategies that you need to, be successful in digital marketing. Um, but I was just looking over some. I was actually looking over just some facts about um, the skill itself and the um, the average. What is the word that I'm looking for? Let me go back to what I was looking for because the average income for a complete beginner right now in this industry, in this skill, is, I think it's 114K a year, and that's from a beginner's perspective. This isn't the people who's um, really like killing it and has been doing it for some time. These are for people. That's the income for people that are starting out. Um, the to reach that point where you're making 114K in a year's time, that's literally like 14,000 a month. that's averagely, well, that's average what a beginner digital marketer is bringing in. Um, and that is facts. That's nothing that, was made up, or, something that somebody just said. That was actually a proven resource. Um, Let me see if I can actually pull that back up. So, yeah, the average salary of a digital marketer, and this is someone with no experience, um, is 177,000 a year. Yeah, it's 177,000 a year. So that's almost 200K a year. Listen, months in, and that would come December. I know my yearly goal. I mean, my yearly salary is going to bypass my 9 to 5 that I started out the year working like crazy. Is definitely going to surpass that. But yeah, so yeah, I really just teach moms and really anyone that's willing to learn to start selling digital products. And like I said, the course that I did invest in is the Ultimate Branding course. So getting into digital marketing, not only does it give you the freedom to, not have to work your 9 to 5 any longer, but it also gives you more time with your kids. It also, hold on, because I don't know how I mixed up my notes. Yeah, so not only does it give you time at home with your kids consistently, so that you're not working a 9 to 5, picking the kids up from after school, picking the kids up from daycare after working all day, coming home having to cook, having to rush to bed at a certain time to be up to do it all again tomorrow. Like that, I've been in that space before, and that is really, really draining. It's overwhelming, and I know there's several people who are, tired of that same continuous pattern, and they're looking for ways out. They're just not they're not looking in the right places, because in order for me to find this, I actually had to, well, it wasn't really hard, but those who are in those positions, I feel they're just comfortable because they've been, they're stuck. But I'm here to mom, aunt, sister, mother, grandpa, whoever is looking for additional income, whether it's on the side, whether it's replacing, or rather it's adding on to. Digital selling digital products is taking over the it's taken over. Like everything is surrounded by, we already know social media is like blowing up to a whole nother level. Um, Selling digital products, everything's digital, everything's online. It's convenient. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of go over some factors that teaches people who are looking to learn, or if they already invested in a course and they're kind of struggling, and just anybody in general who wants to know more, or chooses to. Most people, some people are shy. They don't like to be on camera, or they don't like to ask because they feel like it's a stupid question. There is no such thing. Well, let me rephrase that, because there is a such thing, but when it comes to learning, there's no such thing as a stupid question, because if you don't ask, how are you going to know? So, um, yeah, so you don't have to worry about, getting into digital, selling digital products. You don't have to worry about working long hours, those 8 hour shifts, 12 hour shifts. You're getting your time back. You're able to you don't even have to request to take time off of work, because you're your own boss. You're becoming your own boss. You get to pay off debt. This course has done these things for people that I see on a daily. So, yeah, you don't have to worry about, trying to put in PTO. And even if you're wanting to, keep your 9 to 5, or stay working your 9 to 5 and just add on an additional stream of income, there's so many people that, still do that. I know my mentor, who actually was the one to teach to, kind of guide me in getting where I am today. She actually worked her 9 to 5 for a whole year after she started, and she was consistently making thousands a month, and she's still stuck with her 9 to 5. Um, and it's totally up to you. Some people, just want to keep their 9 to 5 just to make sure that they're not losing out on their benefits, or just to keep their mind afloat. Some people, just everyone's different, so everyone's situation is different. But I know, me personally, I'm trying to get away from my 9 to 5, and selling digital products is definitely going to be the way. It's paved the way for so many others. When you purchase UBC, you are entered into a course. Um, you're also in this course along with it's over 50,000 like-minded individuals. So you have ongoing support. You also have, those people there to help if you're needing, like, any kind of questions that you feel the need to ask, you can ask. UBC also includes weekly Q&A, weekly live Q&A calls. The two creators, who are Jasmine and Dre, they host a weekly live Q&A where they meet up with us all on a Zoom call, and we're able to ask whatever question is that we want to ask. So that ongoing support is necessary, especially when you're starting out, because you do have those times, where you're feeling a little discouraged, or your mindset just isn't in the right space. Now, your mindset definitely has to be, you have to have a business mindset when starting out selling digital products, because you're starting a business. So you have to transform your mind from being a employee to a boss, basically. So you have to go boss mindset, and that shift for some can be hard sometimes. So there's always, things in place, like, there's soon to be, actually, in UBC, they're going to be hosting mindset calls, which is so helpful. That is so great for anyone starting out and are needing that pick me up, or just that reassurance that you're on the right path. You just have to keep going. You have to be consistent when starting out, just because success does not happen overnight, and I'm sure anybody can relate to that. But um I just wanted to kind of come on to just go over those few things. If they are looking to bring in an additional stream, then selling digital products is the definite answer for you. So many people are jumping on this train right now because it's highly requested. It's and a lot of people think of it as being oversaturated because so many people are in it. But you got to understand, there's over 2 billion people in this world. Only 50,000 people are in the Ultimate Branding course. Now, there are other courses, but guess what? There's also people who invest in all of those courses, because when you invest in these courses, you have to realize, when you purchase it, you gain access to resell this for 100% profit. So if they purchase, for example, UBC is $499, they purchase UBC. I know there's other courses that are around the same price. If they have 3 different courses that are that same price, $499, their marketing skills are top tier, because they've invested in their knowledge so much that they're getting different point of views. So they're able to, for example, come on a live and market all 3 of those courses, and they can literally sell all 3 of those courses on a live stream, and it literally happens. I watch my mentor pull so many sales on live streams, and that once I continue watching her over these last 2 months, I'm like, She is killing it. And this can be done by anybody. You just have to have the mindset, and you have to have the you have to have the momentum. You have to want it for yourself more than anybody, anything. You have to want it. If you want it and you put in your mind that this has to work, that's literally my motto. This has to work because I'm not going back to my 9 to 5. So you know what I've been doing? I've been taking notes, implementing skills that I know I should be implementing in my content. When I'm producing content, I'm making sure that I'm providing value. I'm making sure that I am telling stories, educating. I'm doing all of these things that I've learned in this course so that I can see success. And my success is coming sooner than later. And I'm going to be the one to tell you, hey, I told you so. All I can say is I told you, because there's no better time than to start. There's no better time now. I wish, I so wish this got in. I wish I was, what is the fucking word I'm looking for? My mind just went from sugar to shit, like literally. Okay, so the word that I am trying to think of is introduce. Yes. So I so wish I was introduced to this course so long ago, because you know what? I would have been so much further ahead in my journey. But guess what? It's better late than never. It's always better late than never. And there is definitely no perfect time, because you're going to keep saying, I'll wait till this day, I'll wait till that day. And guess what? When that day comes, you're going to keep saying the same thing. Invest in your knowledge. You're investing in yourself to provide a financial future for you and your family. It's not like you're, you know, although you are giving this money to whoever you purchased the course from, you cannot look at it like that. You have to look at it as you're investing in yourself, and this is going to help you and your children's future. This is going to help your future. This is going to get you out of those stressful situations where you're choosing rather to, you know, pay daycare this week or pay car insurance, or am I going to ask for a payment arrangement on my car note, or am I going to, you know, just let my car insurance cancel this month and then pick it back up next month and just pay double? Like, you have to want better in order to do better. You have to want it for yourself. You have to want it. You have to want it with everything in you in order for you to take that leap. And listen, I am not I'm not one to believe many things on the internet. I do not fall for much. So for me to get involved in this, I have you gotta like, you have to know that I'm seeing results in order for me to not only invest in my knowledge, invest $500 into learning this skill, but for me to be as consistent as I am with it. You have to know that this is going to be your way out. But yeah, I just wanted to go on that little rant. But yeah, I'm not going to be on long because I do know it is Saturday night. I know a lot of people are outside, but I am definitely hoping that this video reaches the the correct person that needs to hear this and have been looking for that sign to just go ahead and invest in themselves to better their future for them and their children. I just really hope that it, you know, reaches the correct person so that they're able to finally fathom, you know, the fact of saying, okay, this is the sign that I was looking for. It's time for me to start. And I guarantee you there has not been many that, well, there's been none that I know of, but I'm pretty sure there's some somewhere. There has been nobody that I've seen in the community say, you know, they regret it. If anything, the only thing that I see with the word regret is they regret not starting sooner. And that's exactly what I regret. I regret not starting sooner but you cannot always dwell on the past. The past is the past for a reason. You live and you learn. You know now. So now it's time to put that put your put the pedal to the metal and take off, because the sky is the limit. There's nobody in charge of your income. There's no cap on it. You can make whatever you want to make. If you want to come on live every day and market and speak to your audience and your community, and just bring new people in, and get spread the word like that. That's your, if that's your style, that's your strategy, and you're winning, be my guest, because guess what? I'm not leaving nothing on the table. I'm telling you. I am telling you. Yeah. Like I said, I know it's Saturday night and I know a lot of people are outside, but I just wanted to come on to kind of go over that. I was going to actually go through the course, but I literally just I went through the course last night in my live, and yeah, so being that that was just last night, there's not anyone on here. So I'm just, kind of dropping the gems and moving on through. And like I said, hopefully someone is able to catch this later, and it, of course, or it resonates with them, and they're willing to, take that leap and start securing their finances for a better future for their lives. Um, Again, my name is Jasmine Taisha. I appreciate any of my new subscribers who did subscribe to my channel today. I see that I did gain some new subscribers. So thank you all so much for subscribing. And I look forward to seeing you guys in my future videos. And I'm actually working on another vlog to go ahead and get that uploaded. But I will see you guys in my next video, and thank you so much for tuning in if you did come by. But you guys have a great Saturday and be safe.